everyone, welcome to today's video. Today I'm working in my 2025 journal and I've chosen this page. I'm documenting a dear scrapbooking friend of mine, Viv, has moved interstate, and this was our lunch, like a farewell lunch for her before she left. So I really wanted to document these fabulous photos of these lovely girlfriends of mine. Yeah, so that's today's page. Work out where I'm going to put these. I think that will be a good scenario. Bit of all sorts. So that's roughly the layout I think I'm going to go with. I've got some, I've picked out some little things from my scraps, some things that'll match. So we'll see how we go. Lots of things here to play with, some scraps and some bits. These actually match really well, so I'm going to see if I can try and use a frame. If you saw my last video, I did talk about how hard how hard it is for me to use these kinds of things. So I thought, why not give it a go? It works, the colours are right, so we'll see what we can do with those. And the other thing I've also got is these cute photos. So seeing there's a bit of red in it, I thought there's a bit of red, bit of blue, bit similar sort of colours. Not perfect, but yeah, it's Cherish collection from Photo Play. So it's a bit of a Mother's Day aunt kind of a page, but I thought I might be able to use a few little embellishments from this as well. A few stickers. Okay, so to get started, I might start on this page first. So I know the general idea of what I want. So I went through my scraps and this worked absolutely perfectly. So I thought I would use a bit of that. Not sure where yet. And I also thought I'd use a bit of this as well. So we might stick that down that side and then overlap this onto one side and then put my photos down. I think it'll just make things pop a little bit better. So I'm going to use my pencil and work out where we're going to go to. So that's the end of the page. Now I want to put this on the end. I think that will look good on that end. So I've got to work out how much we roughly need. There's the end of the page, about there somewhere. So we need about that much. About that much. All right, let me get my cutter. All right, cutter. So I'm not sure what this one's from. I think it's 49 Market actually. Gardenia, I think it is. Yeah, pretty papers, really pretty papers. I really like the 49 Market stuff. And being a bright scrapper, I like lots of colour and stuff on my pages, so they're not always super bright. Sometimes they're, you know, a little bit pastel-y, but that's okay. You can work with anything, right? And I just sort of chose things that work with my photos. Right, that's my thinking. Let's run with that. I'm going to use double-sided tape just to hold all this down. So yes, I chose colours that were in this side. I'm not usually a pastel-y kind of person, but they went quite, this page went quite well with what everyone's sort of wearing. That can be hard. That can be hard to navigate when you like to use things that make it look like it goes. Well, that's me anyway. Not everybody does. But yes. All right, let's get this tape off. Fingernails are a little bit shorter than. Oh, it's always a bit hard to get tape, the back of the tape off. All right. Okay. So let's put that a bit closer to here. Look straightish. Yeah. Oh, no, not quite. Let's put it on this end first, so it should work on the other, right? Yeah, that's better. Okay, put some tape on the back of this. I haven't actually cut this to size yet, but it's okay. All right, so we want the line on the outside. Yeah, I love it when you go through your scraps and find something that actually really works with what you're playing with. That's always good. Out there somewhere. That's what I normally do. Mark it so I can cut it. So you get it roughly the right place. A little bit more tape. Okay, let's get this all stuck down. Okay. Looks pretty good. Got it relatively straight. Yep. Looks good. Okay, now see if I get these back in the right. Was on the top. Nope, that way, wasn't it? That looks right. Alright, I'm going to get some tape on the back of these. Get those in, and then we can work the rest around it. So this page, since I've only got one photo on this side, I thought I would do the title and the journaling on this side, and sort of fill this one up with embellishments and decoration, that kind of thing. All right. Most time-consuming part, isn't it? Putting all the tape on. Okay. All right, let's start with this one. Start on the top with the cocktails. I'm just going to gently put them where I think they should go. And then I can play with them a little bit as I stick them in. Oh, come on. That's it. Up there somewhere. Next one. Gosh, nothing's coming off easy today, is it? All right. Okay, so I'm going to have to move them up a bit, less space. So if I put the two bottom ones in, then I can work out roughly, that's about right. And then we can shimmy these up a little bit. Might need to shimmy a little bit more. That looks pretty good. All right, I'm not going to stick them completely down to begin with, and we can see what else we can put with it. So, okay, so roughly that's the layout on that side. So this side, I've got a few little embellishment-y things like today's moments are tomorrow's memories, which goes perfect with that green. I mainly chose this because Viv's favourite colour is this aqua-y, sort of a bluey green sort of colour, so I thought that was perfect for that. What else have I got here? I do like this too. I wonder if I can use it somehow. Maybe I could make that as a little pull out, put some journaling on there as well. That might work too. That's something a little bit different. I might put a little bit here and then put a bit more on the back there. I like how this is coming together, so I am going to put some tape just on one side until we work out what we're going to do. Oops. Through there. Okay, so that goes on that side. Oh, gosh, throwing it away. Gosh. Using this fingernail, that's my longest fingernail, my thumb, but it's not the easiest one, right? Okay, I like that. That looks pretty good. So I could stick this down and make this some, do some journaling here. So to stick that down, I would, I need to put some tape on either of this sides and leave this side open. So let's do that to begin with. Put it down the long side. So we want to put the tape on this side. And put, oh my gosh, that is coming off today, isn't it? Tape just under here and on the bottom. So you're leaving the rest open so you create a little pocket. So let's do that. I could use, I've got a pink one of these as well, but I think it might be too much pink. I think the blue is better because there's only a snippet of blue on this side. So let's check that's going to go in. Oh, just perfect. So I think I'm going to put that up here. I should move it over a little bit. That's probably better. Although I can embellish that side. I just need it far enough over that the tab sits in. So yes, I like that. That looks pretty cool. So then I can put the journaling on that. And that should work pretty good. Which is good. Okay. Haven't put anything on that other side yet. Take that off. We can put that under there. Alright, what else have I got here that I could use? I like this little blue thing. That could be, is that too much blue? No. Not sure. Not sure I'm going to put, actually that looks better on there, doesn't it? Possibly. That's a possibility. Okay. Okay, let's stick this on. Quite like where that is. This is from Vicki Boutin's chipboard ephemera that she's got out in her latest collection. I think it's Garden Party or something like that. It's something like that anyway. I'll put it in the comments below what it's called from the chipboard piece. Okay, now after a little bit of thinking, maybe I should put the title down here. I don't mind that idea. It's not a long one. It's only going to say by Viv. So I've got some letters here. I'll show you these letters. These are quite old letters, but they go pretty well. And can you believe I have them in white as well? And by Viv, I can get out of them. So these are American Craft Stickers Dolce, I think they're called. They're fabric on the tops. So they're quite nice. But yes, they worked with my colours. So I thought I would do that. I might do that next, actually. Let's put... I've already pulled them all off. And, of course, some of them stuck. Some did not pull the sticky, so we're going to have to glue them on. I'm missing my eye. Where did I put my eye? That's okay. I'll grab another. V-I-V. So I'm going to put it roughly in about the middle, I think, using that little border on my paper as a bit of a guide. I could put it down here, but I think it would look better up there. That way it sort of looks like it goes. Okay, before I stick that down, I'm going to work out what I'm going to put on here and here. So my sticker sheets, I think I'm going to use the sticker sheets. I like these big hearts. They go with there, and because there's no red on this side, I thought that might work quite well. I'm going to overlap it onto the paper there. Yeah, it doesn't hang off too much. So I'm only just got some yellow too that goes with that. All right, down the bottom end, I thought I might go with these little guys. What a lovely day, and I might put it on there because there's a bit of blue there, and maybe put that cute little birdie. That actually looks quite good. So this is why you don't stick it down. That way I can move things up a little bit, so you can still see by Viv, and the bird still gets his feathers. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Fills all that edge, it's not too crazy. I think that will be okay. Okay, so I'm liking how that side's coming together. On the other side, I did like these little heart stickers that were also on here. They were on this little bit. I thought, actually, let me get that little piece that hasn't come out yet. Oh, there's a piece there too. Just haven't come off the sticker sheet, that's all. A little bit, but I thought I might put that across there. Oh, I've got to do it so that it works on both sides. It's about the same level. That looks good. That's pretty good. That's going to sit slightly under there. I like that. That came out pretty cute, actually. Sort of finishes off, frames that little bit, I think. And then I thought maybe one of these, which is just out of my labels container, but it's the right colour blue, and I thought maybe a little bunch of flowers would be quite cute too. Maybe on that side. What do you think, that side? No, I think this side. I'm going to just sort of line it up with that other sheet, I think. I quite like that. That looks pretty cute. So I'm going to just trim this label down. I've just rough cut it. Oh, still didn't get it very straight, did I? Go again. Gives me a little bit of space. I might just talk about where it is and that sort of stuff. Pull that in the bin. All right. Yeah, that's a bit nice. I like that. I could put it behind. No, I think it needs to go on top. Maybe even pull it down a little bit. Takes up a bit more space then. What do you think? I think that will be all right. Okay. So I'm going to glue that down. Let's just glue it down with a glue stick because it's only a bit of copy paper. Well, a little bit heavier than copy paper, but put that there. Just sort of lining it up with there a bit. Looks pretty good. Yeah, that's about right. What do you think? Is it coming together? Nice little double page. Since I had a few photos, I thought it worked quite well. So I'll put the main part of my journaling, I think, on this one. Ooh. Just going to make sure I don't stick that down too far. I might even glue behind those yet. Let's see how we go. I want to write a little bit about Viv on there. Oh, see? I knew that would happen. All good. I'll stick that down a bit later. Pop that in there. Yeah, a little bit about Viv. On the back there, and put more details about where it was on this one. Yeah, I like that. All right, the lid on that one, and I might stick this down. I think I need to do the Viv first, and I think the rest will work. Whoops, a bit better. Things it's not very. These are not very sticky. They're not new ones. I've had these in the stash for a while, so you know, over time they become less sticky. This one's not too bad, but it just happens. Oh. Okay, we've got Viv down. Her name is Vivian, by the way, but we have always called her Viv, hence the title. Beautiful. That's stuck good. So these are the ones that ripped off when I pulled them off the sticker sheet, but I'm going to stick them in anyway, so they should be fine. Yeah, right. Up to buy. The B down. Right, so I got that relatively straight. I'll move these up just a tiny little bit. That's it. That looks pretty good. I like that. All right. I may even underline that as well, I think, just to finish it off. I do like a good underline. So I'm liking where these are, so I'm just going to stick these stickers down. Really like where they are. I'm feeling the need, I may need another heart here. It's another yellow heart. No. Maybe a small red one. I think a smallish red one. Yeah, that will work. Let's do the small red one. It's from the same family kind of thing. All right. I'm liking how that is looking. I found another little chipboard embellishment. It's got good times written on it, so I thought I might put that up the top here. Got to put it on the cocktails, right? That's it. Beautiful. That's looking good. All right. I think I really just need to do, I'm going to underline that, and I think I might go and get some little embellishments just to finish things off. I'll be right back. Okay, I found some, I've got these little hearts left. I absolutely love these little hearts. I bought these from, I think it was Craft Online. I got them in a couple of different colours, so these are a bit lighter than these ones. Still got heaps of these left as well, so fabulous heart just to dress up little bits and bobs. So I thought I would use a few of these, since I don't have many left. I thought I would use a few of, yeah, see, that'll look good. They just dress up the last little piece. I feel like I need something on this side too, so maybe even a pink one. What other colour goes? It's not quite the right green, is it? Oh, green is in my, not quite. I feel like if I put a pink one on this, it won't show as well. Yeah, I think it'll get a bit lost if I put a pink one on there, so I think I need to put them on this side. Do I put that there? Not sure. Maybe just the greeny coloured one. Or even a yellow. There's a bit of yellow there. Let's do the yellow. Yeah, let's do the yellow. I like that. What else can I use? Big decisions. Still got another greeny coloured one. Maybe we can put one of those. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Decisions. Where to put it? I'd love to put it up there, but that's not going to work. Maybe I'll put it over there. No, I'm going to leave it alone, I think. Or Yeah, maybe I'll stick it up there. Oh, wait, there's 3, 2, that creates 5. Let's stick with the odd numbers. Yeah, I like that. That's looking pretty good. All right, so I don't think I need too much more. I feel like I need something a bit here. What could I put in there? Oh, I like together. Let's put the together on this. That looks a bit cool. Looks like it goes. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. Yeah, I feel like I need something here, like a flower or something. I think that flower might be too much. Let's see. Yeah, too much. Too big. What about a small one? Actually, even this little blue one might work, because there's a bit of blue on the other side. Not sure. Not sure. Maybe I just leave it alone. Don't touch it. I do like this little blue flower, because there is a bit of blue in this as well. Could put that there, but no, I think it needs to be separate from that. No, let's not play with that. Let's leave that one alone. What else can we put down? You are loved, maybe? I don't know if I want to put it right next to there. Maybe put there, you are loved. Yeah, I like that. Even about hello friend. It's just the back of the restaurant there. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, that's very sticky. Is that the right colour? Yeah, that's the right colour. Okay, that's not very straight, is it? There we go. That's pretty good. I like that. Hello, friend. All right. Anything else? Do I need anything else? Ask, give love. No, I think I'm going to leave that alone. Let's not play with it. Right, because there's a bit of navy. A couple of the girls wore navy. I think navy will, and it works in my little embellishment here. So I thought I might even. I absolutely love. This is one of my favourite washi tapes. So I thought, because I've got a bit of a heart theme going, I might use some of my navy washi tape, which could also solve this problem. I know I really wanted to keep the dots on the top, but I don't think it's going to work. I think I'm better off to leave that, finish off my little pocket with some washi tape instead. I think that will be even better. Actually, maybe if I pull this up, put a little bit of washi down here, and then put you are loved. That's good, I think. Yeah, that way you still see the hearts, and then I might just tuck one or two of these in underneath, just so you can see a few hearts poking out. I'll just grab my one more little piece, I think, to put up the top. But yeah, I absolutely adore this washi tape. It is one of my favorites. I love navy, love gold. So, and since these are the gorgeous girls who are wearing the navy, I might just stick that there. I think it just finishes it off. It's got a little pop of brightness, just to finish it off. And then I thought, since I've introduced a little bit of gold, I might do a few little goldy splatters too. But I will do those later. I'll do those right at the end. So what I'm going to do at the moment is just underline by Viv. I do like a little bit of a line, a bit of a border. So I thought I would do that now, just to give it a bit of separation. Gosh, I usually put, and then do a few little squiggles. That finishes that off. So that just sort of breaks it up a little bit. I quite like that. What else could we do? I did think about bordering this, just so that the blue makes a little bit of a different look, and it sort of goes with that. I think I'll do that. But I'm not going to do it on the edge of the blue. I'm going to do it on the outside. So I will run my pen just along here, since I've already got things everywhere at the moment. Yeah, that's cute. And then I'll just add a few little bits and bobs here, there and everywhere. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. All right, I might hop off camera now and just go and do my journaling, and then I will come back and I'm going to do some gold splatters, and I'll need to leave it dry then for a little while. So that will be the end of my page. So I will be right back. Well, let me do the journaling. Okay, journaling is done. I've done journaling on both of those. So that just sits in there neatly. I have given that a bit of a glue so that that's all stuck down quite well. I might have to stick that little corner again. But otherwise, it's looking pretty good. And I did add just a couple of little dots as well, just to finish it off. Sorry, they're just off this little cute little enamel dot sheet. So yes, I'm pretty happy with how that's looking. I think I could completely go overboard and add more and more and more, but I think I'm happy with how all that looks. So I've just got my paint palette here, my very untidy paint palette. It's a very well used one. So all I put in here is a little bit of Liquitex. So I usually use this for my splatters, my gold splatters. I've got silver and gold in this, which I really like, because you know some gold sprays are quite translucent, so they're not like a really strong kind of a color, where this is quite pigmented. So it's an acrylic ink. So I really like how this comes out, and seriously, this will last for ages. You don't need much. That's probably too much, but that's okay. And all I use usually, because it's quite thick, see how it's quite thick in there? It doesn't really move or anything. So I just have a little water bottle in my little toolkit here, and I put a couple of little sprays in it just to water it down a bit. And then I'm just going to use a paintbrush. So it's mix it in a little bit. Looks like so. That's pretty good actually. That's, yeah, good consistency. You can make it too runny, but that's pretty good. That should splatter quite well. So all I am going to do is just do a few little splattery bits here and there. I'll put a few in here actually, that will fill that space. You can be, you know, you can do all sorts of things if you really want. You could use your brush like this and give it a big drop like so, which is probably too much, but anyway, yeah, it just adds a little bit of extra on your page, and I don't mind if it splatters on things. That does not bother me at all. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. I'm liking that. I might just do one big blob in here actually. Let's do a blob in here somewhere. So all you do is squeeze the paintbrush a bit. There you go. Like that. That looks cool. Might do one more, but just not quite so big actually. Oh, that's not enough. So I thought I would just do, I saw someone do this on YouTube and I went, oh, that's such a cool idea to get a great, like a really good blob, so that you don't, you know, little splatters are fine, but sometimes you want a big chunky piece like that, just to finish it off. So anyway, I hope you've liked what I've done today. It's a bit of a mishmash. I like to pick things as I go, but yeah, it's looking pretty good. So I'm pretty happy with how that's all turned out. I'll just try and pick this up a little bit. Got some on my fingers, that's all. I don't want to touch the white. But there's a close-up. I'll let all this dry and we'll see how it, oh, there we go. Let it dry and I'll take some photos. And you'll see, at the moment they're quite raised, but they will, as they dry, they get quite flat. So yeah, should come up pretty well. All right, thanks for popping by today and seeing what I'm up to. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed today's layout, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.